Yeah, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, this is Kingsfx trader right here, and in this video I'm going to be answering another question again. It's going to be an interesting moment with you guys in this section. So I got a lot of questions like this, both in my DM and also in the comment section, asking me if support and resistance actually works on boom and crash. Does support and resistance work on boom and crash? Because some of them said it seems like it's not working. They tried drawing support and resistance on boom and crash, it's not effective, or maybe they are getting it wrong or anything like that. That's the question I get. Like I see such question regularly. Like I have to address it here in this channel. So now probably I answer some of their questions in the comment section and also in my DM. But maybe you out there might be finding it difficult also to check out if support and resistance is valid or is working on boom and crash or not. So we are going to see it together here in this chart. And before I proceed, I have to share with you some certain things you need to know about support and resistance. Okay, so first of all, when you are drawing your support and resistance, this is crash 500 guys. So now if you look here, I have 10 minutes time frame. Some people use 1 minute time frame, some people use 5 minutes time frame, some people use 15 minutes time frame. Now look at the first issue that most people are having with support and resistance. You don't draw your support and resistance on a lower time frame, guys. That's the first thing you need to know. Your support and resistance, for it to be effective and valid, needs to be done on a higher time frame. Okay, you need to consider those support and resistance on a higher time frame because the market is noisy in a lower time frame. So that's why it's very important that you consider drawing your support and resistance on a higher time frame. And which time frame am I recommending for you to draw your support and resistance? First, for me personally, I go up to 4 hours time frame to start drawing. Okay, on boom and crash, guys, I go 4 hours time frame. From 4 hours time frame, I will come down to 1 hour time frame to see how they play out. Then I'll now switch to my entry time frame. Your own could be 15 minutes time frame, your own could be 5 minutes time frame, your own could be 10, 45, 30 minutes time frame for your entry. But before you enter that trade, try and check what the price is doing on a higher time frame, daily time frame, 4 hours time frame. Pick those swing points, draw your support and resistance, then come down to your entry time frame to see how they play out, then enter your trade using support and resistance. So already with this thing I'm saying, you should know that support and resistance works on boom and crash. It works on boom and crash, so there is no two ways about it. We are using it, and in fact, you know, support and resistance is one of the best thing, that one of the best tool any price action trader use. Okay, you can see currently we are having a lot of spikes here. The reason being that we are currently on the resistance zone. So this is a live chart, and you are seeing what have been happening since I'm explaining this. The reason why I started this is because I've pictured another one, because I want to always share these things on live chat so that you will see that this thing actually works. It's not just about creating a video or posting anything anyhow online, but understanding that this thing works. Okay, so if you look here, we are currently on a resistance zone, and that's why we are having these spikes. Okay, so now the problem most of us have is that we go down to a lower time frame, like 15 minutes time frame, and we want to start drawing support and resistance on 15 minutes time frame, or we want to start drawing on maybe 10 minutes time frame, 5 minutes time frame, and all that. Okay, 15 minutes time frame is meant for entry, like what we are seeing here. We are seeing an entry. Okay, and that's why we are having these spikes. We are seeing a double top, and this double top is forming at the right place. The double top is forming at the resistance zone, and I'm going to share with you how to draw it and how to know that this is the resistance zone. Then which, after drawing it, you now start looking for patterns. Okay, so the first thing is that the first mistake most of us are doing is that we are drawing our support and resistance on a lower time frame, which is noisy, so it is likely to break that zone. You are drawing on 5 minutes time frame, or 1 minute time frame, or 15 minutes time frame. So you have to go up to 4 hours daily time frame and maybe 1 hour time frame to draw your support and resistance. That's number one thing. Then number two is that people think that support and resistance is something like this. So I need to share this with you guys. Let me just pick this line drop here. Okay, so pay attention. I want to make sure that you get this concept clear, because as a price action trader, you must know everything about support and resistance if you want to start making money. Now people see support and resistance as this is my support, right, and this one is resistance. Maybe I have to type this so that if you maybe if you cannot hear me, you see what I'm typing, or I'm talking about. So with the first one we have the support. Okay, so this is the support. Okay, the one down is support. So I don't need to start reading out all this, what is support and resistance. You should know it by now. But just know that the support is an area or level where price find it difficult to break to the downside, where we are having potential price reversal when the price is heading down. Okay, while resistance is like a ceiling. Okay, support is like a floor. Resistance is like a ceiling above the price, an area or level above the price where price is likely going to react or reverse from when the price gets to the zone. Okay, so now the second one is going to be our resistance, which is like a ceiling. Okay, so we have resistance. Okay, so that's the second one. Is going to this one here is the resistance. Why this is support? So the resistance is a line or a level above the price. Okay, that the price is likely going to react to when the price get there or reverse from and start coming to the downside. Why support is a level below the price. Okay, where price is likely going to reverse from, okay, or react to when the price gets to the zone. All right, so see how most of us see support and resistance. We see support and resistance just like a line. Okay, we just visually, when people are talking about support and resistance, or you are taking a course online, it just seems very easy to draw, very easy to trade. But I must tell you, when you come to a live chart, it's very difficult if you don't get this concept now. So that's why you have to pay attention to this explanation. Now, if you want support and resistance to work for you, don't do this that I want to do. And that is exactly what you have been doing. Now, we see support and resistance as something like this. The price will move to this point, hit our resistance, then bounce back, hit our support, bounce back, hit our resistance. So this is how we see our support and resistance, guys. This is how we see our support and resistance. But that's not true. Okay, so when we have the price do this, we will just say, wow, this is a breakout, we have to jump in to sell. Or people who trade break and retest, we wait for the price to retest this zone, then they will now enter for a massive push to the downside. Okay, so this actually, when price break out from the support level, people jump in to sell. Okay, because they just believe that the price have passed or crossed that support level to the downside, so they want to sell, which is not the right thing to do. That's not the right thing to do. Now, let me just give you another example to the upside. The price will do this, maybe from here to the up, come back, test the point again, come back. Okay, so now the price will go up, and maybe at this zone, people will just, like some of us, we just jump into buy. Like you have seen that the price have broken that resistance level. You want to go for a buy or go long on this particular indices. Okay, so if it is crash, you go long. If it is any other indices, you just go long because you are seeing a breakout. But this is not actually a breakout. This is the problem we have. Okay, and when you do that, what the price will likely do is that once you enter a buy at this zone, okay, once you enter a buy, the price is likely going to reverse, come back again, and keep ranging between these two bounds. Okay, so, and some people will say, I know that support and resistance doesn't work. It doesn't work. I know this is bad. Boom and crash, all this. When spike comes, it breaks the support level. When spike comes, it breaks the resistance level. It doesn't respect that, and you keep hearing people talking about this. So this is not how support works. This can be visual, or what people represent or show you on maybe their chart, the chart that we've already played out, or drawings like this. People draw this like this and screenshot and show you this is the pattern, this is the how support move, this resistance, this, that. They draw lines and everything. But when you go to the chart, you discover that it's very different from what you are seeing there. It is very difficult to draw, and I'm going to share with you how to do this the easiest way. Okay, so let me share with you the range, support and resistance. Okay, how these things work. Now if you watch, the price can be here and make this movement to up to this point. It might not hit the resistance point and bounce back, hit support. It can go back, then push up a bit, bounce back, go again, okay, push down, come here, go again, down, come back, range a bit, okay, push back again, go inside. So this is how the real price moves. This is how the real price moves. You are going to be having something like this fake out. You are going to be having something like this. You are going to be having this kind of double top below support. You are going to be having something like this, that the price will not get to the level. Okay, so does it mean that the support, the resistance here did not actually work on this price? Guys, it works. Okay, it works. So the price must not get to this level. So this is right. Okay, this is also correct. Okay, this is also right. Okay, so it's not just this one and this one, or this one's here. So it's not just let me just use this to also mark out. It's not just here. Okay, or we have something here, or also let me just this, this. So all these ones are also part of the whole thing we are discussing now. They respected that zone, all of them. Okay, all of them respected that zone, even the one that did not get to that zone. So then how do we now take this support? Okay, how do we see support so that we not make this kind of mistake again of thinking that something like this is a breakout, or this one is naturally did not get to the resistance level and it's not good to enter, okay, for a short or go short on this trade. Now we have to see support and resistance as an area. Okay, instead of seeing support and resistance as a line, you see it as an area. Okay, so for you to do this, that's why sometimes when I draw support and resistance, especially when I see those obvious support and resistance zone, which you could be seen as dynamic support and resistance zone, so I have to use something like this, a rectangle, to draw it this way. Okay, I'll put it this way, so that at that zone, once the price is at this zone, okay, and the price also maybe at this zone too, okay, anything that is happening around here, I take it as the price is respecting the level. I only want to see the price react to the zone to confirm my entry. Okay, so but no matter what the price is doing, okay, so no matter what the price is doing here, for instance, the price moved to this point, so I already know that it's still support level. Okay, the price pushed down to this zone, or come back a little bit to this point, bounce, come here. So anything the price is doing here, I still know that the price respect this zone. Okay, these are valid support and resistance zone. Okay, so you don't take support and resistance level as just a line. Okay, the price don't do that. It's just visual. Okay, people just show you this online or anywhere. It's just when you go to your chart, you discover that it is very different. So this is how you draw your support and resistance. Okay, so you don't have to use the rectangle while drawing your support and resistance all the time. Okay, you use it when you see an obvious support level. Alright guys, so this is crash 500. So what do you have to do? First, you have to go to a higher time frame, guys. So I have to switch to a 4 hours time frame. Okay, so I have to go to a higher time frame to see clearly the obvious support and resistance level. Okay, so if you look here, we have this obvious point here where you can see those long wicks. Okay, long wicks reacting. So we also have these long wicks here. Okay, we have also here, we have here, we have here. So you can see how the price keep reacting to this zone. So I just have to mark it out, the swing lows, swing highs, and some wicks, for us to mark out a proper support and resistance level. Okay, so just pay attention. I want us to do this together. All right, so here I want to use this. You can see here we have swing high there. Okay, we have here also currently, so we have also the wicks here. You can see the wicks there. You can see here, you can see here, you see here. We have wicks under here. Okay, we have swing low here, we have swing low here, we have swing low, swing low, swing low, swing high, swing high. So these are the points you are going to be marking out, guys. These are the points you are marking out. Okay, if you want to draw your support and resistance, you have to mark out all these swing high, swing low, swing high, swing lows. That's what we are going to be marking out. Okay, so now we have marked out the possible the possible swing high and swing lows we can see. Okay, you see that we have marked it out. So what we have to do now, all we have to do is to pick a line to connect these lines. Okay, so but how I do it is that when I see obvious points, okay, like here, okay, something like here or here, all right, or places where a particular line serves as support and resistance. So let me be showing you, let me just pick a line. So if I drop this line maybe here, you can see this line connected this. Okay, this line connected this. So you can see how it plays out. It serves as support here, serves as resistance here, serves as resistance, a kind of resistance here, support right here, and you extend the line. So this is an obvious support level and resistance level. So what I do here is that I just need to pick my rectangular shape and draw here, okay, to mark out here, so that whenever the price comes here, I will know that this support level or the resistance level, depending on whatever the price is doing then, is an obvious one that I need to pay attention to this, because this line is a strong line. It's not just a line, it is now more than a line. Okay, I have to always pay attention to this zone whenever the price comes to that close to that zone. Okay, so it's not just a line anymore. So I will now pick my line to connect more. This one, you can see I've this one connected this and this. Okay, so now this one also. All right, so if you look here, we have our resistance here. Okay, and we have this obvious zone. You have the price keep was rejected several at this zone. You can see a lot of about 3-4 swing highs right there. So that zone, you can still use this rectangle to mark it out. Okay, you can mark it out with this rectangle also, and I will show you how it will help you take a good trade. So sometimes you don't just use a line to draw support and resistance. Sometimes you need to use a rectangle so that you'll be able to see this support and resistance as a zone or an area instead of just a line. Okay, so now if you now want to combine other analysis, you can now pick your trend line. This is after drawing your support and resistance. The next thing is putting your trend line, but I'm not here to teach you anything about trend line yet. Okay, so remember, you have to keep your line neat and simple. Okay, have to keep it neat and simple. And how to do this, you have to reduce the size of this line. It is because I'm creating a video, that's why this the size of these lines are big this way. If it's in my chart, I have to reduce the size. Okay, the lowest size. Okay, this one should be this way, but if I do it, some of you will not be seeing it clearly, so that's why I'm increasing the like call it the width or something. Okay, so I'm increasing it so that you guys can see my lines. But if you want to draw it at your own end, look at how it will look like. All these lines should look this way. Okay, so tiny, so that your chart won't look dirty. You have to reduce it. Okay, so why I increase my own is that I know I'm creating a video and you need to see whatever I'm doing. So if you look here, you cannot even like the chart is still neat down this side, but if you look up, it's a bit dirty. I don't like a dirty chart. You can't see a lot of indicators in my chart. Okay, but if that's work for you, there's no issue at all. So now after drawing the support and resistance this way, okay, all you have to do now is to switch to a lower time frame. Let's start from 1 hour to see how this level reacts, okay, to those zones that we have already marked out. Okay, that's how to draw it. Now we have our support and resistance ready, so you just have to see how the price reacts to those zones. You can see these ones. Okay, let me just increase it so that you guys can see. Increase this one also. Okay, all right, so you can see how the price is reacting. So currently the price is here. Okay, the price is here at our resistance level. This is the price, current price now. Okay, so that's why we are having spikes. So why you draw support and resistance is why you need it, and why boom and crash respect it so much is that now the price is crashing down. So if you have taken a trade at this zone, okay, let's say you have taken a trade here, so your possible take profit level, if you have taken a trade here, okay, your possible take profit level should be here, guys. That's where you'll be taking profit, this before this support level. That's where you'll be taking profit, because probably the price might come here, it might be a break and retest. The price will just retest that zone, okay, then after retesting this zone, the price can just bounce back, go up again, or break and keep going up. Okay, so that's why support and resistance is very important when you are trading, both for your take profit level and your stop loss level. So it will help you take profit, stop loss, and entry. That's why I say support and resistance is one of the best tools that any technical analyst or a price action trader should know, as in you should pay attention to this support and resistance. Okay, so you can see how this one plays out and how they react. So amazing part of it, if you go down to any time frame, it still works. So let's just go to 15 minutes time frame to still see how the support and resistance play out. Okay, all right, this is 15 minutes time frame. So look at, sorry, this is 15 minutes time frame, and look at what I'm talking about when I said, if you look here, many people are going to see this as a breakout because the price have kind of passed that level where we have the resistance. Okay, people are going to see this as a breakout. People are going to see this as a breakout. Some people are going to see this one as a breakout. All these ones. So it is not true. This is an area. If you don't see support and resistance as an area, you are going to be making a lot of mistake. Okay, this place is still the level, is still the same level. Okay, the same support level. So anything happening around here is still at our resistance level, looking at the current price action. Now the next thing we're expecting, so as this price is pulling back, even though I've already seen a pin bar, which is a reversal that the price is going to start pushing to the upside, even though if the price should come down from here now to here, okay, if the price gets to here, let me just increase this and change the color so that you guys can equally see. So if the price gets to this zone now, it's still, if the price starts reacting, you start seeing some candlestick consolidation, you see some weak rejections, you see other reversal pattern right here. Even though the price has not gotten to this my rectangle, you still know that this still serving as support right here. This area is a support area, so it's not just a line. I'm repeating it because some of you keep doing this mistake all the time. So we can have a possible reversal from here to the upside. Okay, so the price mustn't touch that line. You must, sometimes you have to use rectangle to, you know, create that awareness that this is not just a line but an area. Okay guys, hope this is clear how to draw support and resistance. I'm going to use another chart. Let me see. Okay, this is boom 1000. So let's do it again on boom 1000. You can see I'm already on 4 hours time frame. I said switch to the lowest time frame, sorry, the highest time frame. So you can see I'm on 4 hours time frame, so you have to switch to a higher time frame like 4 hours time frame. Okay, so first let me just, because of clarity purposes, I have to mark out this again. I'll just pick my shape here to pick those swing highs. Okay, you can see this point. After, I will now connect them with lines. Now I have this one here. Okay, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this zone. Okay, I have this one, I have this one, I have this. So these are basic, as in the current price action, what I'm seeing now. Okay, this is what I'm seeing right now. So yeah, so this is what I'm seeing right now. So what I need to do now is to connect my lines. Okay, is to connect my line. So I just have to pick a line. Okay, draw here, pick another line, draw here as support. It's having a support right there. Pick the next line, draw here, and draw this place. Okay, so you can see I have my lines in place. Okay, I have my lines in place. So these lines I've already picked. So that's how simple drawing support and resistance is. Just look for those swing lows and swing highs, mark them out, and use a horizontal line to connect them. As simple as that. So once you are done, okay, you now go to maybe a lower time frame, starting from 1 hour, to see how they react on 1 hour time frame. If you are using 1 hour for entry, you now start looking for patterns at that zone. Okay, using 1 hour time frame, you can see we are having double bottom right here. Okay, so it is now when you see the price at the support level, you start checking the patterns that are forming. Okay, so it is not once you open your chart you start looking for patterns. No, you must make sure that the patterns you are looking for, or any candlestick formation you are looking for, is happening on a zone. Okay, make sure that the price action you are looking for as a setup is happening at an area of value. It must be where you are paying attention to, maybe the support level, resistance level, or trend line. Okay, so that's exactly what you need to do. Okay, so now we have marked out our support and resistance. You can see how they play out on 1 hour time frame, so you can still check it out on any time frame at all, 15 minutes time frame, 1 minute time frame, any time frame at all. So that's why support and resistance is so sweet. You don't need to keep drawing it once you keep switching to a lower time frame or higher time frame. It's there already, so you don't need to draw it in any other time frame. If I switch to maybe 15 minutes time frame, we are still going to be having the same thing. Or I switch to 5 minutes or 10 minutes time frame, we are still going to be having the same support and resistance there, guys. Okay, so this is how interesting it is. You can see how they plays out, how the price respect those zones. Okay, you can see how the price respect those zones. So it's an area that we have to pay attention to, guys. All right, so this is it on drawing support and resistance. Okay, so the next video I'm going to be dropping soon. Okay, I'm going to be dropping how to know if a support level is valid or not. Okay, how to know if a support level is valid or not. What I mean is, not all the support level we hold. Okay, sometimes, like here, the price come up to this point, and break this zone and go to the upside. Okay, so some of these supports, the price will break it. Like this one, you can see the price broke that level and keep going to the upside. So not all the support levels are valid. Some of them will be invalid at a particular point in time. So in the next video, I'm going to explain to you how to know the valid one, so that you'll be able to take advantage of them whenever you see the price at that level. And I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Start liking this video, subscribe if you have not, don't forget to share this video, and always stick with this channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Enjoy.